Alrighty, let's go and get started. Howdy howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharkinbear, and welcome to the channel and back to our playthrough of Tales of Iron 2 Whiskers of Winter. We are actually in the back end of the game, probably going to be finishing this episode, or this game up in the next episode or two. Potentially today, potentially on the episode that comes out tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Essentially, I've been cleaning up a lot of the side quests and stuff, trying to 100% of the game, because it doesn't actually require the bloody Whiskers mode, which was the hard mode, essentially, playthrough of the game. Doesn't seem to be part of it, which is kind of a relaxing turn of pace, I guess. So if you go into the menus and actually go to Extra and Medals, you can see all of the achievements that are currently active for the game and which ones you've gotten, which ones you haven't. If they have a little trophy icon next to them, you haven't achieved them yet, but it does tell you your progress, which I do really appreciate. So as of right now, it looks like I have 3 story-related achievements, plus 3 achievements that cannot be completed until after you complete the story. But the reason why I basically started up before tackling on the main mission of the game is that here in the Rift, I was knocking out the quests, like the hunts and stuff, that required to like beat the game. I come to find out that there is actually kind of another storyline that's going on in the game that requires me to basically go on some story-related quests. So when I came over here to the Rift and talked with the frog guy, he actually asked me to help him kill like a chameleon enemy, which we fought one before. But then after that, I took on another hunt, and I thought it was just like a normal hunt, but we ended up having to fight an assassin, and I didn't really think anything of it. It was just like a frog assassin. I thought it was kind of like a one-off. Turns out that's actually like a whole other side quest storyline that involves like someone trying to send assassins after us. And so I have this quest here called Revenge of the Frog. The assassin's camp reveals he was hired by Frog General Glub of the Gut. With Arlo's help, Short Tongue plans to put an end to the general and free his captives. So I figured if we're going to do some more like story-related content, even if it's side quests, maybe I'll showcase that as well, since it's kind of like a one-off sort of deal. And not necessarily like, hey, this is a hunt, you do this thing, it's done, it's over with. We're actually even going into a section of the map that we've not been into yet, and I didn't even realize that. Before, this used to be locked off a key. Now it seems like you can seem to go here now, and we have a quest marker to go over there, so we're going to check it out. If you like this sort of content, you want to see the rest of the gameplay or games like this here on the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, let me know what you think of the game, and let's jump into it. And also at this point, it's worth mentioning that because I was in there clearing all the hunts and quests and stuff, I have actually managed to deck out all pieces of my gear as a tier 3, so that's really nice. I also have, obviously, some good weapons. And you know what I have managed to realize is this weapon right here, the iron sights. This weapon is, like, insanely strong. Like, this is a really strong crossbow. This thing does sometimes chunkier hits than my main hand weapon, I feel like. Even with the not having like an elemental weakness tied to it, the thing is just like straight out. It's like one of the strongest weapons I have so far, and it's actually one of the first times I felt like I like using that particular ranged weapon. And I am trying to close out the game as quick as possible, so I want to hit these story beats as fast as I can and get back to Kingdom Come Deliverance, because I am very excited about that game. So, let's see. We're going to jump down here, and this is our entrance into this new area I haven't been into yet. I did my head into this area, but I haven't actually been like any farther than where I'm standing right now. And we saw something pop up. I guess nothing right there. Alright, and then we can hook over there. I'm sure I could have just slid down the wall over there on that right side, but I figured why not? We'll do things the other way they want us to do them. Let's see. Drop down. And it looks like there's a door back here, but we don't have access to it just yet. I assume maybe we get captured or something. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm pretty sure I, you know, blocked that. I'm also going to go ahead and swap to my weapon. I believe fire is what they're weak to. Might as well hit them with that. Nope, not fire. Frogs. Electric and ice, got it. Ow. Boom. We didn't even knock his helmet off. Man, that was an easy amount of damage done to him. I also feel like this weapon that we're using currently is also very good at proccing the elemental weakness on enemies, like making them freeze in place. It's very good. So we got some whetstones here. Go ahead and whetstone up. I've actually been kind of weirded out by some of the vendor choices here, because lately I've actually been seeing that some of the vendors don't even offer whetstones. And maybe it's just me, but I feel like these vendors used to offer whetstones, but they no longer do. Take that guy out. Okay, somehow I got set on fire. Didn't even realize I did. Boom. Oh, then we got some more guys. Ow. Where am I at? It took me a second to even catch where I was at. There we go. Took a lot of damage there, but I think we're fine. I'm not going to heal up all the way, but I'm going to at least heal up a little bit and then go back and grab these berry bushes that are still here. There we go. Actually, you know what? Oh, okay, never mind. I was going to say, maybe I need a save. Doesn't look like we had the opportunity to. Although I guess technically I could now. And since we have bug grub here on the ground, I might as well top off all the way if I can. Alright, let's hit that. Hit this one. And then I'm actually going to go back and top everything off. You never can be too safe with this sort of stuff. Checkpoint ourselves, essentially. So that way, if something happens to us, we don't have to fight all these guys again. Let's head into the tent.
The warlord sat surrounded by enslaved frogs and laughed at the pair's demands for their freedom. He had a surprise for his guests.
You know, the funny thing...
The stench of the dungeon hit them as hard as its floor. A floor that started to shake, and from the shadows emerged the largest toad core that Arlo had ever seen.
Oh, wow, okay. Oh, that was a lot of damage for sure. Oh, he's missing an eye. Alright. I swear, freezing is just too good. Hit him, finish him off with our bow.
Rat and frog slayed the beast, its bloated corpse sinking slowly into the mud. Arlo felt a pang of regret. It had been a slave as much as the others.
Alright, well, we got a lot of the Toad Core stuff. I love that that's a play on, obviously, Jabba the Hutt and the Rain Core. That's pretty cool. Like that. Gotta grab these. I knew that was gonna happen. Might as well fill up while we're down here before we make it back topside. There we go. I'm not even going to worry about the bones or anything like that. Is there anything over here? Oh, we even have a juice station over here. Well, that's interesting. Kind of wish I would have known this was here, but it's okay. It's really not that much more of a hassle to do what we did. Now to go finish off Glub of the Gut. Alright, do we have to find any more frogs to get back in? No, okay, so we pretty much got a good street away here.
They found the warlord soldiers celebrating the pair's defeat. Rat and Frog were happy to correct them.
Ow. There we go. Is he gonna land on us?
Seeing the last of his soldiers fall, Glubba croaked his rage. He was the greatest warlord of all frog kind, and they would regret this day.
There we go. Oh, I'm using the wrong weapon on him. What is he weak to? What is this guy's Glubba? Where's he at? Poison and electricity. Alright, well, we're going to electricity. Why not? Somehow, didn't make it there. Oh, I hit him with some bows. Oh, we actually got him electrocuted. There we go.
Glubba's tyranny had ended. Short Tongue offered the frogs a home at Bogmire Forge. Together, he and Arlo had freed the rift, as well as the frogs.
Nice.
Perhaps this would be an era of peace for both.
I mean, we can only hope, but that actually wasn't too bad. It got a little dicey there near the end. I mean, definitely didn't play as good as I could have, and it's funny that the spiders have taken over almost immediately. But it really isn't that big of a hassle. Now we can actually afford to head back to Winter's Edge, top off anything we need, and then head into the tail end of the game. Rather, just straight up just the ending of the game, right? Time to take it to the bats. And this armor that we were wearing is actually pretty much ideal for the bat section, so pretty much going to go out wearing exactly what we wore in. I have been a big fan of this set, but as a lot of people say on the internet, it's kind of more like a Fashion Souls type of deal, that the armor does matter, but like it doesn't. It really doesn't, because, you know, ideally you're not getting hit at all if you're dodging. We're almost at our signpost, and we'll take that back to Bogmire real quick. I do want to make sure that we don't have any outstanding quests that we can do now. Alright, so we got nothing. We got repeatable. Looks like we can actually go fight the Toad Core if we want to, which is nice. I think that's probably going to be there were 3 armor sets I think I was missing to conclusively collect all the armor sets, unless the armor sets are meant for like the post game, because I know there's some post game armor sets as well. Does that cover everything? Okay, so we got one armor set yet to be picked up yet. So what are the two armor? Oh, there's the Toad Core set. Okay. And that gives poison, fire, and electric resist? Well, that's kind of nutty. I didn't think that it gave 3 different types of resistance. The Stealth Paw is fire and electric. And then, what was the other thing that I fought that was a rare monster? I can't remember. Oh, but there was the Assassin, but I don't think that does what I wanted to do. Is there like a dual ice resistance one? I've seen a lot of other like armor sets get resistance for stuff, but I haven't seen anything outright that gives us ice resist and another elemental resist. I guess ice just kind of stands out on its own. It's a little unfortunate, isn't it? How do they skip having a ice combo elemental resistance with something else? All right, I went to my room. We're gonna fill up. I do wonder, just sleeping in your bed. We can get a whole bunch of resources from here too. Does sleeping in your bed actually reset your health as well, or is it just the potion that does it? I'm not allowed to sleep in my bed for some reason. Not anymore, which is weird because I can literally go to anybody else's house and sleep in their bed. So, auto mission, I have to say. Definitely gonna get our fill though here. We have 2 whetstones. We can go craft another one. Do I have traps? We do have the fire traps, and I believe it's electric traps. That's nice. I'm also going to swap this out for freezing potion. Or ice antidote. I'm going to go ahead and top off my weapon. Head over to the store. Dude, I don't think I have any of these. Okay, I do have these. Okay, got it. Alright, and now we're on our way to meet up with Reggie, I guess. I believe Reggie is just out east from our village. We can just walk there, because it's not very far. Give ourselves a little scenic trip. Look at the outskirts one last time before we take on the bats. I think they're right there at that signpost. It's been such a long time. What does he want 30 coins for? Do we not have... We have 30 coins.
The young builders saw an opportunity in the derelict mine. If only they could find some rat to give them the cash infusion they needed to bring it back to life.
Can I not be that rat?
Work on the mine was well underway. They promised a constant supply of minerals and ores to whoever could fund the rest of the development.
Okay, well, what if I leave and come back again? Is that give us something? Oh. Didn't even realize that there was a thing here. Has this been here the whole time? Weird. So what happens if I leave and come back again? Oh, he's got another one. That's so odd. I don't come here very often, so... I mean, I still have plenty of money. I'm kind of interested to see what this looks like. Is there more money? Okay. I just want to say that I've cleared this area. I assume that's probably all the upgrades, but it's only one way to find out. We'll pass through here one more time.
With the mine now fully functional, ore flowed from the depths to the surface. Arlo knew he could make good use of it.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool. So it gives you all sorts of resources for that one. I don't know if that would have paid off or helped me in my, gameplay, but it's cool that it's there. So where do we... Oh, oh my god, I'm a dummy. I gotta accept the quest. But I'm kind of glad I walked back, though, because I would have never seen that. There is very little reason to ever come this way on foot. Okay, so let's go sit on our throne, accept the quest, and then we'll be good.
At Winter's Edge, Arlo told Leaf to gather all the clans. Tomorrow, they would make their war.
Oh, does it want us to go to sleep? Is that what it's doing? Now we can sleep in our bed. Got it.
Arlo went to bed, for once, without despair. The king and the warden's forces together would make a last stand. They would sing of it forever. He wondered what sort of tale it would be. The clan's leaders listened to the warden and king's plan. They were nervous of this flying contraption, but their fear was as nothing compared to their iron will. They would take the mountain, the Sky Scorcher, and Count Kazakh himself. Raising their weapons in salute, Arlo was glad to see his friends united, though the feeling was bittersweet. It seemed impossible all would return.
Alright, so where do we go from here? We're going to the outskirts. Okay, so exactly where we were earlier, just we needed to activate this mission and get the dialogue going. Got it. Alright.
King Reggie's camp had creatures of every clan, armed and ready to fight. At its heart, Bertle waited. Arlo felt again the sense of safety at the turtle, and took it as a good omen. Bertle bellowed the order, and they felt the ground fall away. The ship lurched, as did the soldiers' stomachs. They held their nerve. Against the bats, they would need it.
And off we go. Kind of cool that we get our own little airship here. And you get a little cool backdrop of Winter's Edge in the distance. That's pretty nice.
They landed with a thud. Arlo loved mountains, or had loved the thought of them in the great tales of far away. But this one he did not like at all. Its icy wind chilled more than his fur. They made hasty camp, readying themselves for the fight. Keeping busy stopped the frost from biting.
How long is this area? Oh wow, this is actually a fairly lengthy looking area. Not really gonna worry about that. We do have a signpost. But this is the point of no return, buddy. That's all we got. Anything that's being sold. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. The Mouser? That looks dope. That's actually stronger than the gun we have now, because the one we have now is like does 80 damage. This one does 100. This one's an electric axe. No, it's not. It's a Guardian Captain axe. It doesn't have any element attached to it. The polished bat pauldrons. The Moonrise. It's a nice looking shield. Alright, we have plenty of ammo. Let's get in there. Wait, what weapon do we have equipped? Oh, electric. Is that going to be good for bats? They're weak to fire. We got some electric and poison and weak enemies, so what we need to do is do a fire-related weapon. And then we'll back that up with a poison I believe that's what it said the other thing was. Ouch. Well, we're already getting into like intense fights. That could have gone very poorly, very fast. Seems like we were up to snuff. Oh, I thought for sure that I was coming up with some bats. I do kind of wonder why he does bend over. It never explains why sometimes he just stops in his tracks to check out the ground. Looks like we have a necromancer. Ouch. We're gonna have to fight the necromancer now. Ouch. Alright. That's a necromancer down. None shall stop us. I don't know how often we're going to run into a vendor, so I'm going to hold off on using my whetstone unless we absolutely need it. And I don't know if there's going to be a signpost option anywhere.
So it began. Side by side, the king and the warden hacked a path through the bats to the walls of Cauldron Castle. The way was shut, barred and guarded. Leathery wings beat all around. If they could not open the gate, it would be all for nothing.
Oh man, we couldn't get much farther than that. I'm gonna get away from there. Get over there. I hear guitar music. It's wonderful. Definitely need to get away from over there. Got a good parry off.
Reggie sounded his horn.
Oh, I don't like these guys.
Haze came Dennis, a barrel on
Oh,
his
no,
back,
no, no.
its fuse lit. The king had come prepared.
No, 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 get out of there. I was on fire, didn't even realize it. If I can shoot this guy to death, I will. I would rather.
The gate was shattered with a boom that echoed across the mountainside. It was a hammer blow to their enemies' hearts.
Here's to hoping we have like a signpost or a way to heal up. Oh, we got some. Oh, nice. We got everything we need right here. Minus a way to get our whetstones. This was a nice little resting spot right inside the castle walls. Rest up. Fill up the bug juice. Let's go.
Inside the castle, they found themselves in the
Chef has them the
store.
Great Bat Army.
Before they could
Oh,
be
shoot.
disgusted at the contents, they had to take care of the chef.
Oh, I didn't see him on the way back. I'm gonna finish him off like this if I can. Alright, so we're out of arrows. Nice. I'm gonna move out of that corner if I can. Oh, shoot. Oh, man, I am screwing it up right now. Of course. I'm on fire. We got it. There we go.
They moved in step, a flawless dance of blood and vengeance. Neither knew that their own blood united them, but perhaps, just then, they felt it.
We have been given quite a number of good chunky encounters in this area. That's crazy. And our bow, our crossbow, or our gun, the Mauser, is absolutely doing absolute work. Where are we on the great scheme of things? Man, we haven't even gotten to the tower itself. Holy crap.
They stood together in fellowship, the clans of the Ratdom. Here they would make their final assault. Reggie raised his sword and issued the cry. Charge, army of the mighty paw.
Oh, so we don't even have to fight those guys.
Emerging through the mist at the base of Mount Cauldron, Arlo came upon the king, locked in combat. Count Kazakh and his undead Sky Scorcher. Arlo rushed to his side. But again, he was too late. The Sky Scorcher was gone, flying to the summit with the king in its claws. The despair took hold. Just then, he heard his friends fighting on. He could not abandon them. He stood tall. He would be their captain now, and they would follow, even under the shadow of Darkwings.
Absolutely. We are 100% about to deal with these fools if we can. We need to get Reggie back. My only regret is we don't have a signpost to go back on, but I am going to use one of my whetstones.
Arlo found Rita battling the Darkwing Smith, but the Smith's mighty hammer soon overpowered her.
Oh, that's not good. Oh man, constantly on fire, aren't we? Ah, well snap, that guy just absolutely dealt with me. Alright, we'll get another round. Alright, well this guy has definitely given us a run for our money, but the best thing that I've seen so far is our poison Fangel right here that we have. This is attempt number 4 on this guy. I think we're finally getting used to his attack pattern though. There we go, parry him. Ouch. That fire he puts on the ground is kind of nasty. Oh, I'm there on the way back. I am an idiot. Don't get lost in the fire. Can we heal up? He does that, and Harry. Don't know if I've seen that attack before. Alright. Ooh. Ouch. Get out of the fire. There we go.
Together, Arlo and Erica fought the Darkwing Smith. The fiery heat at the heart of the mountain burned hotter than any forge. Rita moved, clutching to life. Arlo ordered Erica to take her to camp. He would continue alone.
That's fine with me. I need to go ahead and get ourselves some healing potion, though, or some bug juice here. Might as well fill up and then refresh ourselves. We don't know what's waiting for us if it's going to be another boss like that. That's actually a fairly tough boss. It's kind of weird how many bosses are here in the castle. I feel like some of these could be utilized outside of the castle. Some pretty interesting encounters. Alright, so break this. Is there going to be anything in here worth for me? I could use some more ammo. That'd be fantastic. But that's a-okay. We can make do with what we have. Hopefully we'll find another arrow bucket somewhere. Oh, there's even a little bug juice thing here. See that we have some possible undead. I'll go ahead and take my sword out.
His whiskers twitched and crackled. There was dark magic here. Sky scorchers in cages. Abominations made by some spell.
Ouch. I blocked that. I'm gonna need you to cut that out. There we go. Best necromancer is a dead necromancer. Alright, we can go right, but it looks like we need to go up. What is to the right? Out of curiosity. Oh, it's Doug setting charges. Is Doug? Is that what's his name? I can't remember. I know one of them is called Doug. Good job, Possible Doug. Oh, no. That's actually a pretty deep fall, wasn't it? Okay. Looks like we gotta get some real big leg room there. I guess if you're a bat, you don't really have to worry about there being stairs everywhere.
The screeches of dying bats echoed through the corridors. He knew these arrows. It was Robin, determined to rescue his king.
I really wish I could see him, like, do his work. Ooh, is that bat sleeping in the background? Oh, yeah? All right, then. I'm gonna move out here. Alright, so that's one dead. Ouch. Trying to stay ahead of it. There we go. Parry. To the best of our ability.
Blades slashing and arrows flying, they fought their way toward the summit. Would the king be alive when they got there?
I think Reggie would be alive. Come on, you can't doubt Reggie. That was a huge hook shot there. I like that. All right, almost at the top. We got, yeah, like 3 rooms left. I assume maybe we have to rush back out of here. Ooh, and we got a arrow barrel. There you go.
They entered the huge throne room. They finally set eyes on the foul, laughing figure of Count Kazakh, sat on his icy throne. Turtle kneeled exhausted before him. This pained the Warden more than he could explain. Kazakh left his beast to fight them. He had a king to kill. Arlo and Robin fought with all they had, their hope driving them on.
Okay, what are we fighting here? Oh, there we go. Electric and poison. Okay. We'll do the spiky stick, I think. Ouch. Ow. Okay, whoa, absolutely. That came down and then across the screen very hard. Oh, well, we can do this. I believe we can do this. I got this. We just need to reorient ourselves with the gear we need. I'm going to set down those traps again because that was very helpful. There we go. Carry that. Can we knock him out of the air? Are you kidding me? That didn't hit? Maybe we can knock him out of the air like that. Oh, what are you talking about? I was not in that. I don't care what you say. Ain't no damn way I was in that. No way I was in that one either. This game. Alright, well this is definitely attempt number 5, and I'm going to be honest, I think the hitbox might be a little bit screwy on this particular boss, because we were absolutely destroying it until the last little part of this fight. And I really got to believe that I was doing really good with dodging. Weird hitbox on the tail there. Hey, I definitely didn't get hit by that. Holy shit. There's a lot of burn going on right here. All right then. Can I finish this off with the shots? There we go. We actually managed to finish this off with the Mauser. But it looks like
the beast fell, but there was no time to rest. Leaving Robin to tend to Bertle, Arlo headed to the summit to find Reggie.
Let's go ahead and fuel up everything before we tackle on what I imagine is the final boss. It is unfortunate that you can't like increase the potency of the heal throughout the game. It's a little oddity, honestly. I know you're probably not intended to heal up completely, but it still would have been nice to be able to heal yourself quicker. Even if it's not the full health, just heal faster. Oh, we have a signpost. So if I wanted to, I could go back to here and get the vendor. Oh, nice. That does make me feel a little bit better. I wish the signpost was available a little bit earlier, but I'm not, like, super mad about it. I guess I'm gonna put. I'm honestly gonna use these 3 elemental potions here just in case. And there's not a rest bench here, is there? I guess it might be one at the top of this elevator. Hopefully. Nice. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Alright, let's give this boss a run for his money.
The icy wind bit at his fur as he emerged on the peak. He saw, silhouetted in the mist, Count Kazakh, and in his claws he held King Reggie, dangling over the edge. With a shriek of victory,
he didn't just dangle him over the edge.
Let go of the king and seemed to melt into the fatal mist. They flew into battle. The Warden and the Count's weapons clashed, echoing across the mountain.
That wasn't a fluke. That wasn't disappearing in the mist. He just straight up threw him over the edge. Where's this fucker at? I can't believe you did that to my friend. I didn't see him. There he is. Poison and fire. Uh-huh. Come on, you jerk. Here I am. What is he doing? Oh my god. He transforms. Alright then. I was wondering why the first phase was so easy. It's because he's got 2 phases. Alright, this makes attempt number 3 at this boss. I think we have it mostly figured out. It's just that last phase, he gets really tanky really fast. We just gotta try to remember ourselves to apply our whetstone. And we actually get close to him. We can dodge that one attack without having to worry about it. Parries are nice. Parries are really nice. Damn it. Something like that. Carry that. Excellent. Not excellent there. Hey, I dodged that. Come on. Oh. Damn it. We gotta get out of this electricity. No. Oh, come on. No. Come on, we can do it. Oh my god, did we finish it with the gun? We did. Oh my god. For Reggie.
The Count's corrupted body fell heavy on the ground. Arlo rushed to the edge, calling for the king, but the only answer in the mist was the icy wind. The war was won, but Arlo could not feel the victory. He barely noticed his friends join him. The Fellowship bowed their heads in honor of their brave king. The tale of this war would be as much of loss as of winning.
Yeah, I hope it's not true.
They returned to the Crimson Keep in near silence, each with their thoughts. There would be no victory parades.
I don't know. I actually don't even know what to say. I'm kind of sad that Reggie's gone.
Arlo heard a commotion ahead. In the throne room were raised voices. Bertle stood in front of Reggie's throne, holding the crown, asking who should now carry this burden. Dennis barged forward to claim it. He was brother of the king. It was his by birth. Robin stepped forward and proclaimed that Arlo was rightfully king. Without him, there would be no kingdom to rule. He had proved himself on the peak. He was not alone. Leaders of the clans stepped forward and echoed their favor of the Warden. Arlo objected. He had no claim here. Bertle slammed his staff into the floor to silence the rising voices. He had a secret to tell. Arlo's father was King Rattus. Bertle himself had delivered him as a child to the Warden. He had a claim, if he was willing to take it. Arlo felt the truth of it, and the paw of destiny seemed to push him forward to take his place upon the throne. Bertle placed the crown upon his head. The weight of rule was his now. Dennis had been forgotten in the shouts of joy from the clans. He raised his blade and swore vengeance. It was his birthright, and he would reclaim it from this usurper. Arlo set aside the Warden and became the king. A new dawn broke over the land, bright and clear. The king sensed it would not last. The promise of his half-brother would surely mean war would come again. But that, as they say, is a tale for another time.
Well, that really kind of sucks. Man, I really like that story. So, like, secretly, Arlo was fighting alongside his brother the whole time there at the end. Oh, God, man. I really hope that Reggie's still alive somewhere. Like, they didn't say if they found his body. I don't know if that's going to be a DLC or if they plan on doing a Tales of Iron 3 with Dennis as the villain, but I mean, Oh god, I really enjoyed that. That last boss fight was really good too. Generally speaking, that last dungeon entirely kind of made me feel like I wish there was more of that type of like building or like dungeoning thing to tackle throughout the whole thing. But I think that is actually going to end up doing it for this episode of Tales of Iron 2, Whiskers of Winter. That being said, if you like the content and you want to see more games like this here on the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, and let me know what you think of the game. And until next time, you guys take care, and I will catch you all in my next video. Later.